Hello everyone. Welcome to today's video where we will be discussing about a very important question type of Duolingo English Test, which is very simple by it looks, and that is read and speak. You just speak what you see on the screen. Simple, right? Wrong. There are so many aspects associated with this question type that students often disregard and then lose marks. These mistakes build up one by one. And then, even though you feel that you did a good job on your exam, but your score isn't the one that you expect. But don't worry. As always, I am here to tell you what are these important things that you need to take care of to score high in this question type. So, like usual, let's begin by understanding the read then speak question type. Read then speak question type appears normally during the start of the test. You will be shown a statement on the screen and you are expected to speak what you see in a way that it is clear to understand and mark. You will be given a total of
20 seconds.
to read the statement and speak it out. Now, let's look at how are you marked for this question type. This question type assesses your conversation and production skills. This means that this is one of the low hanging fruits that you can easily pluck and improve your production score. You are expected to clearly speak out the words with clear pronunciation and enunciations. This means that you will have to learn how to speak certain words, as speaking them incorrectly can cause you to lose marks. You need to make sure that you are taking punctuations into account while speaking. For instance, if there is a comma in the statement, you need to make sure that you are taking pause while speaking. Alright, moving on to the fun part, which is looking at the strategies that you can use to make sure that you score the most in this question type. Number 1. The timer begins as soon as the question appears on the screen. You need to make sure that you are ready beforehand so that when the question appears, you are not surprised. Number 2. In the first 5 to 7 seconds, I will recommend each one of you to speak the statement loudly without recording it. This technique helps you to correctly pronounce some words that you are not used to. Number 3. Keep your voice loud enough while speaking and the speed of your speech to be normal. And you need to make sure that you enunciate clearly. Number 4. As soon as you're done practicing in your first 5 to 7 seconds, press the record now button and start recording your response. Make sure that you capture your full response in the recording. Today, we will be using our most preferred and efficient tool, Dreamy Deity, to practice this question type. The main benefit of using Dreamy Deity is that this tool highlights what pronunciations you need to work upon to increase your score. Besides, they also have so many questions which you can practice online and get suggestions on how to improve them. So, let's begin the practice set number 1.
He also enacted numerous acts to create public work jobs to help the economy. Second, the faster the heart beats, the more oxygen and nutrients the heart requires. Second, the faster the heart beats, the more oxygen and nutrients the heart requires. Transformation can include embedding of new proteins in membrane as well as structural changes. Transformation can include embedding of new proteins in membrane as well as structural changes. He never stops to take a breath when he speaks. He never stops to take a breath when he speaks. Hence, it cannot account for the correct or incorrect application of a name. Hence, it cannot account for the correct or incorrect application of a name.
I am pretty sure that you did great in practice set number 1. So let's move on to the set number 2.
Foods high in water content and with little oil rarely exceed the boiling temperature of water. Foods high in water content and with little oil rarely exceed the boiling temperature of water. The quality of the patient-physician relationship is important to both parties. The quality of the patient-physician relationship is important to both parties. The rice dishes are sometimes eaten mixed with other dishes. The rice dishes are sometimes eaten mixed with other dishes. I'm just a little surprised. I'm just a little surprised. Although my car is very old, it still runs very well. Although my car is very old, it still runs very well.
And finally, practice set number 3.
Who will swim the fastest? Who will swim the fastest? I can teach you how to sing. I can teach you how to sing. There is also a multiplayer mode where players can play together through the internet. There is also a multiplayer mode where players can play together through the internet. Classical music can be for instruments or for the voice. Classical music can be for instruments or for the voice. Biological classification is how biologists group organisms. Biological classification is how biologists group organisms.
Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you found this video helpful. I'll meet you in the next video. All the best.